The morning light is hesitant, a silver gray on the floor. I'm locking out the chaos and I'm closing every door. The kettle singing softly as the water starts to boil, preparing for the hours of the intellectual toil. I'm sitting at the wooden desk, the surface smooth and cold, waiting for the stories of the ages to unfold. A spiral of the steam is rising from the ceramic rim, while the rest of the world is feeling distant and dim. Just the steam above the cup as the sun is waking up, filling up the silence with a steady, quiet love. One sip of the jasmine, one breath of the air, leaving all the static and the heavy morning care. Steady and slow, let the concentration grow in the gentle morning glow. The first page is a challenge, a wide and empty field, waiting for the secrets that the logic has to yield. I'm sharpening the pencil and I'm clearing out the mind, leaving all the yesterday and the busy days behind. My fingers find the rhythm as I'm typing out the lines, looking for the harmony and the hidden sacred signs. There's a peace in the routine, a beauty in the task, with no more hollow questions left for me to ever ask. Tick tock, let the seconds pass like the sand inside of a vintage hourglass. No rush, no fever, just a calm believer in the power of the thought and the steady achiever. Focus on the center, let the spirit enter. Keep it quiet, keep it clear for the rest of the year. Keep it quiet, keep it clear for the rest of the year. I hear the percussion of the droplets on the pane, a rhythmic liquid melody, the blessing of the rain. It's a wall of gray and water that is shielding me from sight, turning all the morning into a cozy indoor night. I've got my books surrounding me like soldiers in a row, protecting me from everything that I don't need to know. The scent of old parchment and the smell of the damp earth, giving every sentence a beautiful new birth. Rain on the library glass, watching all the hours pass like a soft vibration in the middle of the grass. It's a symphony of tapping, a chorus of the sky, keeping all the heavy and the noisy world dry. Just me and the rhythm of the falling silver tears, washing out the static and the echoes of Sometimes I stop and look at how the water starts to race down the transparent surface of this quiet, holy place. It's a metaphor for learning how the little streams combine to make a river of the knowledge and a tapestry of line. I'm underlining passages and making little notes, sailing through the history in the tiny paper boats. The thunder is a distant drum, a heartbeat in the cloud, making the tranquility feel powerful and proud. Wash it clean, everything you've ever seen, into the blue and into the emerald green. Let the weather be your teacher, let the water be your friend, in a quiet conversation that will never have an end. Deep breath in, let the study begin. Safe inside the glass while the rain begins to pass. The ivy's climbing up the wall, a slow and green desire, reaching for the window like a quiet frozen fire. And I am like the ivy growing steady on the page, breaking out of every single intellectual cage. I'm dipping my fountain pen into the well of the black, following the footprints on the winding ancient track, from the Latin to the Greek, from the science to the art. I'm taking all the universe and pulling it apart. It's the ivy and the ink, the time to sit and think, balancing the spirit on the very, very brink of a grand understanding of a beautiful design, where the nature and the knowledge start to perfectly align. Rooted in the history, reaching for the light, working through the middle of the day and of the night. There's a way to the leather and a texture to the leaf, finding in the study a miraculous relief from the trivial and shallow, from the hollow and the loud. I'm building my own castle on a scholarly dark cloud. Every diagram is elegant, every formula is pure, providing me a certainty that's destined to endure. Like the vines upon the stone, like the marrow in the bone, I am finding a direction that is strictly my own. Deeper than the gardens that the ordinary know, strength in the patience, power in the pen, writing out the future of the women and the men. Can you feel the connection? The mental perfection. Covered in the ivy, Close your eyes for just a second. Feel the frequency align. A Friday for that ration that is perfectly divine. It's a message for the neurons. It's a bath for the brain. Clearing out the tension and the residue of pain. I'm floating in the middle of a synthesized sea, where the only thing that's moving is the logic in me. No more sharp edges, no more jagged sudden sound, just the velvet of the audio that's wrapping all around. In the morning rhyme dreams, where the light begins to stream through the cracks of the reality, a silver sonic beam synchronizing every thought, making every memory bright. In the middle of the morning, in the middle of the night, feel the pulse, feel the flow. This is how the quiet inner gardens start to grow. I can see the information like a web of neon wire, lighting up the synapses with a cool and steady fire. I'm absorbing every chapter, I'm absorbing every fact, like a physical sensation, like a spiral pact. The world outside is shouting, but I only hear the hum of the beautiful machinery that I have now become. A vessel for the wisdom, a temple for the sound, walking on the sacred and the intellectual ground. Left, right, balancing the light into the focus and away from the fight. Steady as a heartbeat, calm as the moon, to the rhythm of the hidden and the universal tune. Let it settle in under the skin, dreaming with the eyes open, learning with the heart shut. Dreaming with the eyes open, learning with the heart shut.
Yeah. The clock is mocking me, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, but the ideas are arriving without any kind of warning. I'm on my 4th cup of coffee and my 3rd pack of gum. My mind is like a motor that is starting to hum. I've been staring at this problem for a week and a day, watching all the possibilities just wither away. But then a sudden spark, a flicker in the dark, like a bolt of lightning hitting the trees in the park. It's the 2 AM epiphany, a late night symphony, a sudden sharp solution in the middle of the misery. Oh, the joy of the aha, the power of the yes, clearing up the clutter and the heavy mental mess. When the world is fast asleep, that's when the secrets start to creep into the mind of the one who has a promise to keep. Yeah. Like a madman, trying to catch the golden thread before the logic vanishes and I have to go to bed. Everything is clicking now, the gears are turning smooth, finding the reality and finding the truth. The shadows on the walls are like a cheering silent crowd as I'm saying the conclusion, very soft and very proud. It's the victory of patience, it's the reward for the grind, the most beautiful explosion of the human tired mind. Midnight oil and blue, morning blue. Only for the curious and only for the few. Yeah. Sleep can wait, the truth is at the gate, knocking on the door of the intellectual fake. Can you see it now? The when and the how, turning off the lamp with a champion smile. Yeah. There's a world inside the margins, in the spaces in between. Scribbled thoughts in pencil of the things I've finally seen. Small arrows pointing nowhere, and a star beside a date. Trying to hold the wisdom before it's much too late. My handwriting is messy, a reflection of the chase. Running through the logic at a frantic, steady pace. The lamp is getting warmer, and the shadows start to lean, like they're curious to witness what the sentences might mean. Midnight Marginalia, the secrets in the white, the tiny little whispers in the middle of the night. It's a dialogue with giants, a conversation with the wise, underneath the heavy lids of my tired searching eyes. Just a pen and a paper, and a soul that's wide awake for the beauty of the knowledge and the progress that we make. Find a note I wrote a year ago, a question in the ink about a theory or a feeling that had pushed me to the brink. It's a map of how I've traveled, it's a record of the mind, leaving all the simpler and the smaller days behind. Every smudge of lead is a victory of the soul, taking all the fragments and making them a whole. I'm a student of the silence, I'm a scholar of the gray, working in the shadows till the breaking of the day. Write it down, don't let the idea drown in the noisy, busy waters of the city and the town. Keep the fire in the margin, keep the light upon the page. This is how we build the spirit for the coming newer age. Can you feel it clicking now? Just a scribble in the dark, but it's a sudden brilliant spark. Walking through the stacks where the air is thick with time, searching for a reason and a reason for the rhyme. Thousands of the spines and the mahogany and oak, like the silent witnesses of every word we spoke. I'm lost inside the labyrinth of the history and the law, looking for a window or an open wooden door. The dust motes are dancing and the single beam of light, like a million tiny spirits in the middle of the fight. In the library labyrinth, where the echoes like the play, we're wandering through centuries and drifting far away, from the ancient to the modern, from the bottom to the top. Once you find a rhythm, you're never gonna wanna stop. Turn the corner, turn the page in this beautiful golden cage, growing wiser with the silence and the quiet mental age. I find a book with the letters king, a relic of the past, with a scent of old tobacco and a magic meant to last. As I open up the cover, I can hear the ghosts of men discussing all the whys and hows with a sharp and heavy band. This is not just paper, this is electricity and boom, a way to feel connected when you're sitting all alone. I'm a traveler in the aisles, a sailor on the shelf, finding every version of my intellectual self. The stacks to the narrow wooden cracks, finding all the tracings and my heathen dusty tracks. A map for this journey, no compass for the soul, just a magnetic pull on the ultimate final goal. Keep walking, keep searching. It's a heavy kind of beauty, it's a massive kind of grace, to feel the universe expanding in this tiny quiet space. Every formula I master is a mountain that I climb, rising up above the noise and the gravity of time. I can feel the weight of empires and the weight of every star, showing me exactly who and what we really are. My head is like a library, with the doors wide open to the languages of nature that are finally being spoken. Oh, the weight of the knowledge, a heavy holy crown, pushing on the shoulders, but it's never gonna bring me down. It's the gravity of truth, it's the anchor of the mind, leaving all the shallow and the empty things behind. I am growing stronger with every single page I turn, in the middle of the fire, in the middle of the burn. There's a certain kind of power in the knowing of the how, in the focus of the here, and the focus of the now. I'm building up a fortress made of logic and a fact, a spiritual commitment and an intellectual pact. The world is getting larger and the world is getting deep. Waking up the wonders that the ordinary keep. It's a burden and a blessing, it's a challenge and a gift. Watching as the heavy, dark horizons start to lift. Lift it up, drink the wisdom from the cup, until you reach the very, 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 very top. Higher than the ceiling, wider than the sea. This is the only way for a human to be free. Can you feel the resonance? The mental magnificence, carrying the world in the mind. One chapter at a time.
The glow over the screen is a feeling steady moon in the middle of the silence of a Tuesday afternoon. The coffee shop is humming with the white noise of the crowd, but I'm inside my headphones and the music isn't loud. Just a pulse of the electron, rhythm for the keys, floating on the surface of a digital sauces. I'm highlighting the PDF, I'm searching for the chord, looking for the answers that I haven't seen before. In my digital sanctuary, where the data starts to float, beautiful and in me I synthesize gold. Tapping up the feature on a backlit crafted door, finding all the melodies in a single mental chord. I connected to the planet, but I'm perfectly alone in the sanctuary that is strictly my own. Copy and paste the wisdom or organ life for files. I can see the information stretching out for miles and miles. Those are library light and missing all guy made a lie. You can make the click in the middle of the night. The curse is building steady like a heartbeat on the fade, inviting me to enter and you into a better age. I don't need the parchment, I don't need the heavy ink to find the space I need to really truly second beat. Scroll down, through the busy days, hit a road town, where the secrets of the universe are waiting to be found. Just a click and a sight of the reality in height. I am the martyr until I chew a bite. Stay focused, stay our line, scratching like a stereo, 1 megabyte at a time. The lamp is looking dim now against the morning light, as the sun begins to swallow up the remnants of the night. I'm closing up the textbook with a heavy satisfied, feeling all the accomplishments running through my blood. I've conquered the equations and I've mastered all the prose. Now the world is awakening starts to pose. I stretch my tired arms and I rub my sleepy eyes underneath the purple and the orange of the skies. It's the final chapter, the ending of the quest. Now I can lay my heavy searching spirit down to rest. I've planted all the seeds and I've watered all the grain in the middle of the focus and the middle of the strain. The morning is a trophy, the sunrise is a prize for the one who saw the magic with their own two eyes. I step out on the balcony and breathe the chilly air, feeling like a champion without a single care. The birds are starting to whistle and the cars begin to hum. I'm ready for whatever the new day has become, because I carry the wisdom, because I carry the spark that I found inside the silence and I found inside the dark. Every hour was a lesson, every minute was a game. I'm walking in the sunshine, far away from the rain. It's done, I finally won. Underneath the golden and the rising of the sun, what was hard is now easy, what was dark is now bright. Thanks to the power of the study and the night, I am ready now. Open the window, let the new world in. The morning light is hesitant, I celebrate on the floor. I'm backing up the chaos and I'm closing every door. The kettle singing softly as the water starts to boil, preparing for the hours of the intellectual toil. I'm sitting at the wooden desk, the surface smooth and cold, waiting for the stories of the ages to unfold. The spiral of the steam is rising from this ceramic burn, while the rest of the world is feeling distant and dim. Just the steam above the cup as the sun is waking up, filling up the silence with a steady, quiet look. One sip of the jasmine, one breath of the air, leaving all the static and the heavy morning care, steady and soul. Let the concentration brew in the gentle morning glow. The first page is a challenge, a white and empty field, waiting for the secrets that the logic has healed. I'm sharpening the pencil and I'm clearing up in mind, leaving all the yesterday and the busy days behind. My fingers find my rhythm as I'm typing out the lines, looking for the harmony and letting in sacred signs. There's a peace in the routine and beauty in the task, questions best for me to ever tick-tock like the seconds pass, like a sand inside of a vintage hourglass. So much self-feed or used to calm the lever in the power of the thought and the steady achiever. Focus on the center, let the spirit enter. Keep it quiet, keep it clear. For the rest of the year. I hear the percussion of the droplets on the pane, a rhythmic liquid melody, the blessing of the rain. It's a wall of gray and water that is shielding me from sight, turning all the morning into a cozy indoor night. I've got my books surrounding me like soldiers in a row, protecting me from everything that I don't need to know. The scent of old parchment and the smell of the damp earth, giving every sentence a beautiful new birth. Rain on the library glass, watching all the hours pass like a soft vibration in the middle of the grass. It's a symphony of tapping, a chorus of the sky, keeping all the heavy and the noisy world dry. Just me and the rhythm of the falling silver tears, washing out the static and the echoes of the fears. Sometimes I stop and look at how the water starts to race down the transparent surface of this quiet holy place. It's a metaphor for learning how the little streams combine to make a river of the knowledge and a tapestry of line. I'm underlining passages and making little notes, sailing through the history in the tiny paper boats. The thunder is a distant drum, a heartbeat in the cloud, making the tranquility feel powerful and proud. Wash it clean, everything you've ever seen, into the blue and into the emerald green. Let the weather be your teacher, let the water be your friend, in a quiet conversation that will never have an end. Deep breath in, let the study begin. While the rain begins to pass, the ivy's climbing up the wall, a slow and green desire, reaching for the window like a quiet frozen fire. And I am like the ivy, growing steady on the page, breaking out of every single intellectual cage. I'm dipping my fountain pen into the well of the black, following the footprints on the winding ancient track, from the Latin to the Greek, from the science to the art. I'm taking all the universe and pulling it apart. It's the ivy and the ink, the time to sit and think, balancing the spirit on the very, very brink of a grand understanding of a beautiful design, where the nature and the knowledge start to perfectly align. Rooted in the history, reaching for the light, working through the middle of the day and of the night. There's a weight to the leather and a texture to the leaf, finding in the study a miraculous relief from the trivial and shallow, from the hollow and the loud. I'm building my own castle on a scholarly dark cloud. Every diagram is elegant, every formula is pure, providing me a certainty that's destined to endure. Like the vines upon the stone, like the marrow in the bone, I am finding a direction that is strictly my own. Grow, grow, let the wisdom flow deeper than the gardens that the ordinary know. Strength in the patience, power in the pen, writing out the future of the women and the men. Can you feel the connection? The mental perfection, covered in the ivy, signed in the ink. Close your eyes for just a second. Feel the frequency align. A vibrant elation that is perfectly divine. It's a massage for the neurons. It's a bath for the brain, clearing out the tension and the residue of pain. I'm floating in the middle of a synthesized sea, where the only thing that's moving is the logic in me. No more sharp edges, no more jagged sudden sound, just the velvet of the audio that's wrapping all around. In the raw
Clock is marking me, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, but the ideas are arriving without any kind of warning. I'm on my 4th cup of coffee and my 3rd pack of gum. My mind is like a motor that is starting to hum. I've been staring at this problem for a week and a day, watching all the possibilities just wither away. But then a sudden spark, a flicker in the dark, like a bolt of lightning hitting the trees in the park. It's the 2 AM epiphany, a late night symphony, a sudden sharp solution in the middle of the misery. Oh, the joy of the aha, the power of the yes, clearing up the clutter and the heavy mental mess. When the world is fast asleep, that's when the secrets start to creep into the mind of the one who has a promise to keep it. I'm riding like a madman, trying to catch the golden thread before the logic vanishes and I have to go to bed. Everything is clicking now, the gears are turning smooth, finding the reality and finding the truth. The shadows on the wall are like a cheering silent crowd as I'm saying the conclusion, very soft and very proud. It's the victory of patience, it's the reward for the grind, the most beautiful explosion of the human tired mind. Midnight oil burning blue, only for the curious and only for the few. Sleep can't wait, the truth is at the gate, knocking on the door of the intellectual fate. Can you see it now? The when and the how, turning off the lamp with the champion smile. It's the 2 AM epiphany. It's the 2 AM epiphany. Epiphany. It's 2 AM epiphany. There's a world inside the margins and the spaces in between. Scribbled thoughts and pencil of the things our friendly seen. Small lips pointing nowhere and a star beside a day. Trying to hold the wisdom before it's much too late. My handwriting was messy, a reflection of a chase, running through the logic at a frantic, steady pace. The lamp is getting warmer and the shadows start to lean, like they're curious to witness what the sentences might mean. Midnight Marginalia, the secrets in the white, the tiny little whispers in the middle of the night. It's a dialogue with giants, a conversation with the wise, underneath the heavy lids of my tired searching eyes. Just a pen and a paper and a soul that's wide awake for the beauty of the knowledge and the progress that we make. Oh. I find a note I wrote a year ago, questioning the ink, about a theory or a feeling that pushed me to the brink. It's a map of how I've traveled, it's a record of the mind, believing all the simpler and the smaller days behind. Every smudge of lead is a victory of the soul, taking all the fragments and making them a whole. I'm a student of the silence, I'm a stellar of the gray, working in the shadow
and keep the light upon the page. This is how we do the spirit for the coming newer age. Can you feel it clicking now? Just a scribble.
Walking through the stacks where the air is thick with time, searching for a reason and a reason for the rhyme. Thousands of the spines in the mahogany nook, like the silent witnesses of every word we spoke. I'm lost inside a labyrinth of the history and the Lord, looking for a window or an open wooden door. The dust motes are dancing in the single beam of light, like a million tiny spirits in the middle of the fight. In the Library Labyrinth, where the echoes like to play, we're wandering through centuries and drifting far away, from the ancient to the modern, from the bottom to the top. Once you find the rhythm, you're never gonna wanna stop. Tend upon a tender page in this beautiful golden cage, growing wiser with the silence and the quiet mental age. found a bullet leather skin, a relic of the past, with a scent of old tobacco and a magic meant to last. As I open up the cover, I can hear the bow cement, discussing all the whys and hows with a sharp and heavy pen. This is not just paper, this is electricity and bone. A way to feel connected when you're sitting all alone. I'm a traveler in the aisles, a satyr on the shelf, finding every version of my intellectual self. Ooh, yeah. Deep in the slacks through the narrow wooden cracks, finding all the traces and the hidden dusty tracks. No map for this journey, no compass for the soul, just the magnetic cord of the ultimate final goal. Keep walking, keep searching, lost in the best way possible. I'm on the boats. It's a heady kind of beauty, it's a massive kind of grace, to feel the universe expanding in this tiny quiet space. Every formula I master is a mountain that I climb, rising up above the noise and the gravity of time. I can feel the weight of empires and the weight of every star, showing me exactly who and what we really are. My head is like a library with the doors wide open, so the languages of nature that are finally being spoken. Oh, the weight of the knowledge, a heavy holy crown, pushing on the shoulders, but it's never gonna bring me down. It's the gravity of truth, it's the anger of the mind, leaving all the shallow and the empty things behind. I am growing stronger with every single page I turn in the middle of the fire, in the middle of the There's a certain kind of power and a knowing of the how, and the focus of the here and the focus of the now. I'm building up a fortress made of logic and a fact, a spiritual commitment and an intellectual pact. The world is getting larger and the world is getting deep, waking up the wonders that the ordinary keep. It's a burden and a blessing, it's a challenge and a gift, watching as the heavy dark horizons start to lift. Lift it up, take the wings up from the top, until you reach the very, very, very top, higher than the sea magnificence, carrying your world in the mind, one chapter at a
The glow of the screen is a pose bad and new. In the middle of the silence of the Tuesday afternoon, the coffee shop is humming with the white noise of the crowd. But I'm inside my headphones and the music wasn't loud. Just a pulse of beat electronic, a rhythm for the keys. Don't know myself, it's all good into those South Seas. I'm highlighting the PDF, I'm searching for the core, looking for the answers that I hadn't seen before. In my digital sanctuary, where the data starts to fall, they're beautiful and neon, synthesized code, tapping at the future on a backlit plastic board, finding all the memories in a single mental core. I'm connected to the planet, but I'm perfectly alone, in a sanctuary that is strictly my own. Organize the files, I can see the information stretching out for miles and miles. It's a library enlightening, it's an Archimedes light, keeping me productive in the middle of the night. The cursed link is steady like a heartbeat on the page, inviting me to enter into a newer, brighter age. I don't need the portion, I don't need the heavy needs. To find the space I need, a really choice and be. Scroll down through the busy digital town, get a secret, tell the universe, are we into we found? Just a click and a swipe through the reality and hide by from water intellectual types. Stay focused, stay online, charging up a scary one, I'm at a bite at a time. The lamp is looking dim now against the morning light, as the sun begins to swallow up the remnants of the night. I'm closing up the textbook with a heavy, satisfied thud, feeling all the accomplishments running through my blood. I've conquered the equations and I've mastered all the prose. Now the world is waking up and the garden starts to pose. I stretch my tired arms and I rub my sleepy eyes underneath the purple and the orange of the skies. It's the final chapter, the ending of the quest. Now I can lay my heavy, searching spirit down to rest. I've planted all the seeds and I've watered all the grain. In the middle of the focus and the middle of the strain, the morning is a trophy, the sunrise is a prize for the one who saw the magic with their own two eyes. I step out on the balcony and breathe the chilly air, feeling like a champion without a single care. The birds are starting to whistle and the cars begin to hum. I'm ready for whatever the new day has become, because I carry the wisdom stars.